What's up, y'all? So I just wanted to show you how to add two eyes onto a face using that same technique of drawing eyes that we did in the last video. So I'm starting off by just drawing the shape of my head. And if you're still having trouble with the head, just remember it's almost like an upside down egg. I'm going to make a line down the center to show the symmetry. Most people's faces, just about everybody's faces, are 100% symmetrical. Maybe not 100%, but pretty symmetrical. And I'm going to make a line straight across like that. Now my eyes are going to go in this section right here. So what I'm going to do just to kind of place it is just do like a little oval shape. I'm going to try to get it right in that center. I'm going to try to do another one in that center. Now, the way to know that you have the equal amount of distance, or the right distance, I should say, where for the spacing of the eyes, you could take your pencil and just try to measure from here to here, because you want that same amount of space right in between here. So if you find that you can get a third eye in there that's about the same size as these two, then you're good. And the same goes for doing the rest on the outside to get the proper spacing for the full size of a head and ears. But if you get those three in there, that spacing is correct for the eyes. So you know that's exactly where the eyes go. And then you could just erase the middle if you need to. So that's kind of where the eyes would start off going. And then we're just going to go back to some of the basic technique that I showed you before. So I'm going to make that circle first. And then I'm going to do another circle on top of that. And then the third one. Then may just color this in right here. I'm going to give this a little bit of shade so that it doesn't look too like weird and awkward. Try not to press down too hard when you're doing this and just do it lightly. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add eyelids on top of my person. And just remember that this is like a ball that's inside of the head. So it'll probably be about there to there, maybe like there. It's filling the whole thing. And then the eyelids go on top of it. And let's not forget to add in our pupil, iris, and then we have the lids going over. I'm just going to add a little bit of shading in here. And then we got like a pretty decent start right there. The eyes, like this eye looks like it's going up a little bit more than this one. So we may have to like adjust that or make this fill out a little bit more. But now we can add in those rest of the eyelids, right here. And at this point, if you feel like erasing, you can erase some of the excess lines if you have a bunch of lines. Or I draw using a lot of lines. Some people like to keep it very minimal and very clean. I'm a messy drawer. And then that's kind of like the beginnings. And obviously next in here would maybe be your nose and everything else. So that's how I would place the eyes right there. One more quick technique I'm going to show you for doing the eyes, and this is kind of like a hack. So if you're like, I don't think I can draw the eyes very well at all, I don't know if I could draw one eye well, start off with doing your same shape just like this, and then make a line down the middle, make a line across. And if you're struggling, just try to do one eye. It's kind of like that, or maybe just get like the circle of the eye. And then what you could do is take your paper, and you're going to fold it in half, and you're going to try to get it right on that exact line. And you could take your pencil, if you could see through the paper, just scribble where that other eye would be. You could scribble on top of it, or you could rub your nail on it. And then when we open it up, hopefully this works. Boom, you have kind of like a mirror image. Now, obviously, maybe my fold was a little off right there, so this eye looks like it's a little bit too close. But I can then just decide, all right, I'm just going to move this over a little bit to right here to get it more towards where I want it to be, so it lines up with this eye. Then just grab your pencil and then erase. And then from there, you kind of have like the beginnings of like the face that you started. Obviously, you could do like the eyelids and the eyes and all the rest of that stuff. But that's up to you. So there you go. How to draw your face, or how to add eyes into the face.